Here's something that really pisses me off, and it's seeing brilliant, smart women give their power away entirely in relationships and then wonder why they lose themselves, or the relationship doesn't work anymore, or why their life doesn't feel the way they thought it would. I saw a clip on here the other day of somebody who was in her early 30s who had literally moved across the other side of the world to go and be with a man. And then a year later, he just ended the relationship and she ended up having to move all the way back to the other side of the world to go and live with her mum. This is the problem when you don't actually take a step back in relationships and say to yourself, is this really what I want? What do I want? Do I feel truly safe in this relationship? Or am I over-giving in order to keep this relationship going? And am I sitting with the residual fear that if I don't make myself available all the time, if I don't chase, if I don't move across the other side of the world, that the relationship will finish? And really, if the answer to any of those things is yes, what are you doing? Now, this comes from somebody who moved continents to be in relationship with somebody. And I found out the hard way that the guy was a narcissistic psychopath. And then I had to extricate myself from the relationship whilst living in a different country and restart my life over. The signs were there all the way along. If only I had properly listened to what was going on internally for me. If you are over-functioning and over-giving in a relationship, if you feel that if I stop doing all of the legwork and stop doing all of the running and stop being available all the time, that this will end, that is not a healthy relationship. My advice to you would be, let it end and sit with the discomfort and the fallout and do the work on yourself so that you don't keep repeating the pattern over and over and over again. If this resonates for you, I'd love to talk to you. This is the work I do with women, is to help bring them back into their power, help bring them into emotional and mental and somatic balance, and to trust themselves again so they make good decisions and they choose themselves. That's fundamentally the thing that needs to happen if you want to have a life that feels good for you. If you'd like to chat, pop me a DM and we can connect.